Hi everybody. In this good weather, this nice weather, I have done some really nice job on my old Dodge 65. I had some recharging problems, that it didn't recharge enough, didn't produce enough power. So I was thinking, probably it is the coals that sits inside that is worn out, because my experience of that is exactly that. People start to change the generator just because it doesn't produce enough power all of a sudden. I ask me, why do they change generator? It is to do that. You can do that, but still, the original generator from Chrysler seems to be much better quality than the new generators they sell in shops for American car parts. Because I have been reading too much from others that they have problem with the new ones. They work for some time and then they stop recharging at all within sometimes an hour, sometimes a day, sometimes a week, and they have to change for a new one again. So I do the old-fashioned way. Instead of starting with changing generators to some other brand, for example, that some do, you can do that. But if you do that, then you must realize that you must rebuild the electric system, because Mopar electric system is a bit special. It is actually based on that the ampere meter works, because otherwise the electric system will not work so well, or not at all. I remember years ago when I bought my Valiant from 1966. It worked. It has been standing still for some decades actually. And it worked. It was running really good in motor, and the recharging system worked, but all of a sudden it stopped recharging. And I changed this, the relay didn't help. So I was wondering, what shall I do to fix this? So I contacted a dear friend of mine that was friend with a lot of people, and he was selling Mopar parts since decades back, nearby my hometown Nyköping. His name was Lennart Widerdal. He was owner of Teredo in Bettna. And he said, come to me and I will buy coals for the generator. I went there, I bought the coals, I came home, and I installed them. It takes like 10 minutes to change coal on this type of generator. And the result, it works perfectly with the old relay. It was no problem at all. I have noticed that on this old van, it was similar problems, that it did produce power, but not good enough. So I was thinking, I will do the same on this one. I will start changing coals. The result was the same here as on my Valiant. It worked perfect. And one thing that is good with a Dodge A100 compared with Valiant and Dodge from the same era, from around 65, is that the motor, this is a 6-cylinder, slant 6, and the motor in this car sits so high so I can reach everything good. In a Dart or a Valiant from around 65, for example, everything sits very low, especially the distributor for ignition. That sits very bad placed in a Dart or Valiant. But in this case it is good. I did job on that also. I changed contacts, break point. I changed those contacts, and I also changed the condenser. When you have break points, you have to give them some attention from time to time to adjust the distance between the contacts. And I saw that they was worn out. And last time I was at Toledo, I bought these coils, I bought breaker points, I bought condenser for this car. And now I have result. The result is, of course, that when it is correct adjusted, that now it starts as normal as it shall do, without any problems, and I have recharging system working perfect again. So I want to say thank you to my friends in Bettna for that I could buy these original parts, and original parts, as I see it, as in this case, is much better than these new systems that shall replace the old system, the old generator. I will not buy any new generator. I would stick to the old ones because they work. This is the bad guys, especially this one. It has become too short, so it didn't work as it should. And this is, you can see immediately that this is the old system, that you have connection on only one of these, and the other one grounds in the generator house. The alternator that is called in English. And this one was the bad one. And now I have mounted the new ones, and good results. That's in 10 minutes to change this. It's very easy. Here is the alternator, and coil sits there, down there, and on the alternator on the A100, it sits on the left side instead of right side, because there is no space for alternator on A100 on the right side, so it sits here instead, and everything is reachable on this motor. Exactly everything. In a Dodge Dart or a Valiant from 63 to 66 at least, when it is stand 6, the distributor sits very low, and you have the inner fender like this, so it's tight to space. Here everything is reachable, exactly everything. No problem with anything to reach here. That is the big difference between those and an A100. And the same thing will be when I change motor to V8. Everything will be fully reachable. Nothing will be that I can't reach at all, or a very tight space. It's not like that in these cars at all, and that is a really good thing. So that I'm actually looking very much forward to, and I will soon order the last piece of part that I need to do this change, and then I will do that, and that will be fun.